seen that video? The mayor of New Jersey came out and said, I had a conversation.
I watched it without audio.
Yeah, really? What the hell? No captions on X. So he came out today and basically said that there was a nuclear missile that got shipped here from Ukraine and it got lost.
I'm laughing at my own.
We can't even. That's a cut. It's right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It wasn't even that funny.
It wasn't though.
It's so stupid though.
I was like
reason,
dying
though.
over here. These business bands.
No, but here's
I'm just like, it was just like, I don't know if you guys saw that. No, yeah, I did. I watched the video without audio.
We're gonna start with a slow melody by DJ here.
Let's do acting exercise, actually.
Let's do it.
I love these.
How does it go?
Let's do,
Do, re, mi, fa, sol,
It's a
la,
singing
ti,
exercise.
da. Oh,
But close. You're close.
well, how do we do it?
so let me set the stage.
Okay, go for it.
It's the middle of World War II's just ended,
It's Jaws.
Okay.
and then your son returned from the war.
My son.
Your son, yeah.
The prodigal son returns?
Prodigal son returns, and then on his way back, he gets in a car wreck and died on this and was dead on arrival.
So how am I finding out about this?
So Jeremy is going to be the person that's like the person that says your son died on the
That's
way.
my only role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to give the news and you have to react to it.
I have to react to it.
3 words. You have 3 words.
I'm limited to 3 words.
You're limited to 3 words.
And what are those words?
Oh my God.
Those are the 3 words. Is oh my God.
I get to make mine up, right?
Or you can choose the 3 words. You can choose the 3 words.
I'll accept your challenge. I'll stick with those 3 words. Okay. Oh my God are my 3 words. Okay.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Wait, DJ's the director. He'll call action.
Wait, what's your role, Deej? Just
I'm
director?
I'm God.
Oh, he is the
That's
guy.
blasphemy.
When I say oh my God, I'm talking about him. Okay. This is already off to a horrible start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't have said that. Father, forgive me.
He knows not what he does. All right.
All right, my turn. Ready?
All right. Yeah. So DJ, cue us when you're ready. So
All right.
I okay.
So I'm just telling
All
you
right,
that your
so-
son's dead.
So
Yeah.
Carson, you are right now in your living room.
Okay.
Okay. You're reading a book.
Reading a book.
It's not a good book, but you're reading it for
Sure.
the exercise. Jeremy, you're knocking on his door, and you're mentally preparing yourself to give out this terrible, terrible news, and almost ironic, kind of life ironic news that he survived the war and died on. He hit a cow on the way home.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
And you
3
have to
words
explain that
in 3 words.
seriously. No, not 3 words.
Oh.
He only has 3 words. You can explain it however you want to. He hit
Oh,
a
I
cow
have my 3 words.
on the way home from the war that he survived.
Okay,
This
I
is
get it.
a-
Let's go. Let's go.
This
Start
is a
it.
terrible book.
Action.
That's me knocking on the door.
Walk over.
It's a very thin door.
Oh, hello.
Hey, my name is Mrs. Officer, and your son, little Johnny, is dead.
Oh. What happened?
He hit a cow on the way home from the war, and the cow had an IED inside of it, and it blew him up and everyone up around him.
This would be the first IED recorded in history.
An American soil.
Sorry.
An American soil. It was actually outside of a Kroger parking lot. He was pulling out, and he had picked up some of your favorite candies to bring you as a surprise coming home from the war, and the cow blew up.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say.
That's a wrap. That was beautiful.
Well done.
First take, baby.
Well
First
done.
take.
I only
wonders.
broke once at the
like
interjection by the director.
Dude,
First
an
ever
IED and
IED recorded
stuck
Had
into
to,
a cow.
had to provide context
outside
for
of
the
a
scene.
Kroger in
You guys
World War II.
You guys know what you know what IEDs are,
course.
right?
Yeah.
The bombs. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's
The
talk
bomb.
about more important stuff. Let's get into
Alright.
the nitty. As Nacho Libre would say, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Ooh.
Best movie of all time, top 3 for sure.
Best
Or the other
movie-
two.
Yeah.
John Wick 1 and John Wick 2.
False. Okay, so moving on to
Interesting.
a list that Jeremy does not come up with.
Apparently, there's drones over Atlanta as of last night.
Oh my God!
Did you
Here
see
we
that?
are. Here
Did
we
you hear
are
about
again.
that?
I saw that you sent something about it, but I didn't read.
Where's
into
your
it
drone, Jeremy?
because
Don't
I
you have a
knew-
drone?
I do, and I was actually talking to my dad because my dad's coming to visit on Thursday. He's flying in from California, and I
Daddy
told
vibes.
him, I said, dude, one of these nights we're going to take it to Atlanta. We're going to go try to find those drones because there's videos. You can find the videos online. They are flying over Atlanta.
Here's
Same
a
drones
here's
as New
here's
Jersey.
a
What does it
theory.
mean though? Like,
What
what,
if-
are the what are
There's
the
a
drones?
couple different things, but one of the so there has been more and more evidence and more FBI agents confirming this to people. Where like the mayor of New Jersey just came out today, and have you seen that video? The mayor of New Jersey came out and said, "I had a
I
conversation."
watched it without audio.
Yeah, really? What the hell? No captions on X. So he came out today and basically said that there was a nuclear missile that got shipped here from Ukraine and it got lost.
I'm laughing at my own.
We can't even. Let's cut. Let's wrap.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It wasn't even that funny.
It wasn't though. That's
It's so stupid,
that's
though.
the
He's like
reason,
dying
though.
over here. He's pissing his pants.
No, but here's
I'm just like it was just like I don't know if you guys saw that. No, yeah, I did. I watched the video without audio. Anyway, okay. So wait, so the New Jersey,
the New Jersey like mayor. Or
the
whatever.
mayor of New Jersey,
Yeah, he talked
said
to an
that
FBI
Ukraine
agent.
lost a
Not
nuclear.
Ukraine, no. So there was a shipment of missiles in Ukraine that we sent back to the U.S. And
Okay.
him saying this was not the first time that this has been brought up. A couple other people have brought this up. A guy who manufactures drones for the government brought this up and said this is what happened. But basically, what is happening based off what other people are saying is there were some missiles in Ukraine that got shipped to America that we brought back here, and when they arrived at the port in Jersey, the box was damaged and open, and the nuke was gone. And so the drones are flying around they have like these radar ability or whatever it is where they can see potential like gas or nuclear, whatever it is. Like, I don't know if it's gas or something. He was talking about it, but they can see certain things and like that have to do with nukes. And so they're just scanning everywhere trying to find this missile.
So is that what the drones in Atlanta are?
I would assume so.
They're scanning for
Yeah.
nuclear.
Well, you know, it is Christmas time. People are stealing packages and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
warheads are high priced, high value. You
guys
know,
remember
all
warheads?
these drones. Yes.
Candies. Ooh,
What if
Make
all the
your face
drones,
pucker
like, you know, you
like a
said you were
butthole.
talking to your dad, not about buttholes, but about using your drone to find other drones. What if
Yeah.
there
So
was
much is
just
happening.
one drone
the whole time.
and then all the other drones are just a bunch of people looking
But did
for
you
the
see
other
the one that
drones?
crashed? Did you see the one in Jersey, the one that crashed, and they have it in the police station? They're like, "Wow, it's like huge. It's like 6 feet,
Whoa.
6 foot drone?
dude. It's huge. Yeah, it's huge. It's literally like
Wild.
as tall as the guys.
Can
Yeah.
you play third base?
Second.
Isn't I don't know. It's on third.
Oh
You.
no, we are not
Oh,
doing
okay.
this crap. Absolutely not. But it'll be interesting to see what happens
If
with
you
the
know,
drones.
you know.
But did you guys see what Trump said though? Trump was like,
About
He
the
says a lot
drones?
of
they asked
things.
about the drones, and he was like, they asked about the drones, and he was like, the government knows what's going on.
Oh yeah,
He's
I did.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
did see that
they
in the
know what's going
captions. I did.
In the captions, this guy.
In the
The joke's
captions.
dead. It's
Nah.
not funny.
But it
I'm gonna
works.
milk this for the rest of the
Make
night.
this man pee himself.
Keep milking it.
Yep.
Yeah, he. I know he said something about the government knows something, but for some reason they won't tell him. Won't tell the people. So he probably
Sounds
has some.
on par for the government.
Yeah, he probably has some privilege some.
There it is. Nope. Here we go. Still
He
rolling.
probably has some privileged information that he is not yet the president to be able to share. So
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
had said, he's like, man, we have intelligence that can tell us where those drones came from, where they went. If it was from a garage, we can pinpoint it. He's like, the government knows what's going on. He's like, and they're
Hold
not
on.
telling us. I don't know why.
has anybody asked ChatGPT?
what the drones are. I don't know
yeah.
if ChatGPT
Has
not.
anybody even thought to ask?
But it's
Yes.
Chat.
ChatGPT.
But ChatGPT doesn't have the knowledge of yesterday.
That's right.
Do we
It
know
doesn't
that?
have current.
For
no,
sure.
but Grok does on Twitter.
Oh.
Baby Gronk?
Baby Grok. Grok is, Elon's.
I saw a video of.
Is that his AI thing? Is it free and like as
It's
good
free
as,
now as of like 2 days ago.
Is it as good as ChatGPT? Though?
I prefer it. I mean, it's like I said, it's updated. It's because of X. It's updated on real time stuff
Okay.
because of X and all the posts and stuff.
Well, while you're looking up that,
Yeah.
I
not
saw a
looking it
video
up.
of Baby Gronk
Oh.
walking through like a mall
I
or
love that
something,
kid.
and it was just 1,007 kids surrounding him, and he had a grill in his mouth, and he was just doing like taking pictures with all these little kids. It was the most bizarre Gen Z thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like, how
That's
do you even
crazy.
evaluate athletic talent when you're 10 years old?
You
Like,
can't unless you just are that guy.
And I've never even seen him play anything. Like, does he play the xylophone?
That's a good question.
I don't, man. I don't. That kid, him and like the Costco boys are a trip, man.
Nah, don't mess with the Costco boys because they
Those
were
guys
in the
are so
WWE
stupid.
recently.
Speaking of the WWE and how it's fake,
I saw that, but still dumb. I don't know why you guys are clout chasing that hard from WWE.
this actually has nothing to do with the WWE. But I'm actually fully convinced that the NFL has some rigging in it.
Well, it's betting is advertised in every
been the
every
Chiefs this year,
Which is so
which
nuts
has done it for me.
because Mahomes is having like the worst year in his career, and
Dude.
like they're winning these games where it's like, what in?
It's baffling.
You know what
How?
it did it?
How?
What did it for me?
Bottoms
Was
up.
that game against the Raiders. At the very end of that game,
What week was this?
This was last
week
week.
16.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
The Thanksgiving game.
Yeah.
The Raiders had the ball and a flag was thrown. They snapped the ball. It ended up being a fumble and the Chiefs recovered. Now, the ref on the other side of the screen is doing this for audience listeners. He's waving his hands above his head, signaling a dead ball.
Planes can land, right?
Yeah, yes, exactly. Signaling that's a dead ball, right? Dead ball. And then the cornerback and the wide receiver on that side of the field are also moving.
Freight.
Like they yeah, they're moving. You're on something tonight.
A little bit.
But they stop and they're just like, because they see the ref dead ball foul. They call it. They stop. The ref comes in signaling false start. All of a sudden, the call is illegal motion, and it's the Chiefs' ball. But regardless, illegal motion is still a dead ball foul, I'm pretty sure. And then the NFL released a statement where like, oh, well, if the clock is running or if it's not running, we'll determine if it's a dead ball foul or not. And that didn't make any sense to me. And so it's
disgusting.
Refs are in their pockets.
seriously, I mean, it really, like, I'm fully convinced. I think the NFL is turning into WWE in terms of
Well, there's a
staged.
There's a
scripted.
Chiefs themed Hallmark movie, Christmas movie.
A Chiefs-themed Christmas movie.
Yeah, like there's like 5 Chiefs in the movie. Like they're
How Patrick Mahomes stole Thanksgiving
something like
and
that.
Christmas.
That's funny.
But it's like a regular Hallmark Christmas love story movie, and then random like Andy Reid makes a cameo appearance. There's
Andy
like
Reid, dude,
3 or
it's so
4
funny.
players that make a cameo appearance. It's and apparently everybody hates it, but
Yeah,
Sounds
it's,
about right.
But I mean, it's a Hallmark movie. Like who's
that's
really?
fair.
So here's what Grok says about the drones.
Yes, tell me.
So it says drones have been observed flying over New Jersey for several reasons based on recent reports and investigations. 1, security and surveillance. There have been speculations that these drones might be involved in some form of surveillance, especially given their sightings over critical infrastructure like military bases, reservoirs, and near President-elect Donald Trump's golf course. However, both federal and local officials have stated that there is no evidence of a threat to public safety or national security at this time. 2, investigations. The FBI, along with other federal and local law enforcement agencies, have been actively investigating these sightings. The purpose of these drones remain unclear, but the authorities are looking into whether they could be linked to unlawful activities, though they have found no evidence of malicious intent so far. 3, public and official speculation. Numerous rumors and theories have circulated, including claims of foreign involvement or testing of new technology. Some residents and officials have even suggested that these could be military exercises or tests, though military officials have denied any direct involvement. 4, manned aircraft misidentification. Federal authorities have suggested that many of the reported drone sightings might actually be manned aircraft flying legally. According to some analyses, the drone's lights and flight patterns could be mistaken for small planes or helicopters, especially at night. And lastly, community concern. The presence of these drones has caused concern among New Jersey residents, leading to calls for more transparency and action from both the state and federal levels to clarify the situation. This has included demands for temporary bans on drone flights or for more stringent regulations. In summary, while the exact purpose of these drones remains unconfirmed, they have sparked a significant investigation of public discourse about their use, safety, and regulation. This situation underscores ongoing debates about drone usage, privacy, and security in populated areas. I can't believe that there's people calling for a temporary ban on drone flights. Like that's insane because
So-
that would affect us.
So long story short,
Nobody knows.
we don't know. It could be a bunch of things,
Sounds
but we don't
like-
know.
Okay, but think about it though. Think about it. This is a huge topic that everybody's talking about, right?
I haven't heard about it.
You're lying.
I mean, I heard about it like from the messages you sent in like our group
You
chat.
hadn't heard about it before that?
But yeah, I really hadn't heard about it.
Wow. Are you on Twitter much?
I'm not really up to date on the happenings
Have
of
you
New Jersey.
have you heard about no? But have you
I
heard
had
about the
heard
drones?
about it,
Okay,
yeah.
like pretty much most people, not everyone, but most people are aware of the drone sighting. With
Those in the know.
and Trump has been asked about it, right? So we know that the White House has been asked about it. Why have they not said it? They haven't said anything about it, dude. They haven't said anything about it.
They've
This
said
is
about
interesting.
how they don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
This is interesting. I don't know what to think about it.
Mm,
I think our next episode, or when we release this episode, the answer will be out, and everyone will know
oh yeah, dude.
by the
they're
time
gonna
this
have an answer
episode
in
comes
2
out.
years.
Yeah. So
Well, when this releases, we'll have already been past the nuclear war,
yeah,
and we'll just be
this will
dealing
be
with the fallout.
the last remaining.
This will be found footage.
Have you guys got a? Have you guys got a Star? You guys gotta get a Starlink, dude. I'm gonna buy a Starlink. just
My
in case
who
something
do
crazy
I know that
happens.
just got one? Someone I know just got Starlink
They're
and
on
loves
sale.
it.
for like $350? They're normally like
Really?
$600.
That's on sale.
They're normally $600.
Why
Why? What?
is it $600?
Well, I think the technology it brings is probably of decent value.
It's just internet.
Yeah, everywhere, dude. You go to the freaking
Just
mountains and you'll
internet.
I
get
get
it.
internet on my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
but
if,
imagine
not if
having
we got
better
EMP'd.
internet.
Not if we got EMP'd or the satellites went out or some crazy happens or whatever. But I don't know, man. I'm not
I
even
don't
a
wanna
big
live in
conspiracy-
fear.
I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, and I'm not someone who lives in that of like, oh man, all this happening. But Starlink would be a good thing to have because Elon gives it he gave it for free to South Carolina when they all went through that whole hurricane thing and no one had internet. He put it up for free for them. So if there was like some crazy issue,
So
that
why
was
don't you just
happening,
give
he
it to
would
us
do
for free?
Well,
If
I
he's
don't
gonna
think
do it for
He's
one
got to
day.
make money.
Do it
I
for
think
one
we
person. You
have
got to do
our-
it for everybody. I don't care about a hurricane.
That's true.
It rained recently,
It did actually yesterday
and I got wet.
and this morning actually a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain tonight. Could be lying.
It was 70 degrees just about today.
It was,
Yeah, it was.
wild,
What the
but it's
heck?
gonna be like 30 tomorrow, I think.
That means it's gonna be
tomorrow's supposed
cold,
warm
like-
again,
Oh,
and
is
then
it?
the
Okay.
next day, back to like 30.
But then, yeah.
That means it's gonna be cold through like early April, probably.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Georgia's weather is so bipolar. I've never understood it. It's nice. Georgia's the only state in the world where like truly there's one day where I'll be like bundled up with a hot chocolate because it's snowing outside, and then like the next day I can be in shorts and a t-shirt playing basketball. Like,
Speaking of hot
Outside.
chocolate, did you know they make hot chocolate Keurig pods?
whoa,
Yeah,
it's
for
amazing.
sure.
really?
Yeah, it's incredible.
I need this.
That's the peak of American ingenuity.
You're
don't
right.
I
care
think that's what.
anybody
No,
says.
honestly, I think
It's
that's
better than
down.
Starlink.
I think that's what the American dream is about.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
Keurig
hot chocolate in a little pod.
cup that turns it into a big cup.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Or
Yeah.
K-cup.
I just bought a new Keurig. It's pretty good.
But does it have the hot chocolate thing that he was talking about?
They all do, dude. It's a freaking K cup.
Okay.
You guys gotta get on that Nespresso train.
Espresso.
That's for
Yeah.
bougie people.
Hey,
Are you not bougie?
No.
Bougie's the new,
Not enough.
the new vibe, bro. It's
Nah.
the wave.
What's the like scale of bougie? If you're not enough, like what is enough?
Like Keurig to Nespresso is a good that's
Okay,
a
well-
good tipping point.
Well, on a scale of Keurig to Nespresso, how bougie are you?
I'm on the Keurig train.
Okay.
OG.
Okay. All right. Well, you heard it here first, and yeah.
Glad we can talk about some drones here because I don't think it's being talked about enough.
Hey,
Um,
man, we gotta talk about what's being talked about, right? It's a big deal.
Well, what is being talked about? Apart from like sports things, like Juan Soto signing a stupid contract to a stupid team that's not going to do anything with him ever.
Yeah, this damn Mets.
The damn Mets. Do you think Juan Soto moved houses or apartments or whatever the hell he was in,
Who's Juan Soto?
or is he
Baseball player?
Yeah, he's a baseball
Yeah,
player.
did he
he
do?
plays baseball.
Nothing. No, he's really good.
actually
He
amazing.
actually is.
He's an incredible baseball
He can't
player.
field, but
He can field, just not.
But what
great.
happened? Why are we talking? What?
He played for the Yankees last year.
He just signed a what was it like a
$760 million
Yeah.
contract for 15 years with the Mets.
Is that bigger than Otani's?
that's the biggest
It-
contract
it
in the
is.
history of
But he's not
mankind.
worth half that.
So why?
He's worth half
I
that.
don't even want to know.
The reason why
Baseball
Ohtani
sucks.
got that contract was because the Dodgers made that money back after Ohtani signed within like a month.
Yeah,
you know, like
that's
that.
brutal.
The Mets aren't gonna
Hey
get
man, that is a deal of a gambler, dude. Let me tell you.
that. Oh my gosh, we're not getting
Yeah.
back.
You know he
we're not
walked into
getting
that
back on
office
the-
and was like, "Look, I want this much money, but what if I can tell you that you'll get it back,
Yeah.
risk free?"
He was like, take a gamble on me.
Yeah, that was the big red flag for him.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, dude, that he's a sleazeball,
Yeah. he should
freaking
be in
Ohtani,
prison.
dude.
Unbelievable.
Speaking of prison,
Unbelievable.
Luigi,
Oh my gosh.
Mangione.
What? Who is?
that's so great. I'm not up to date on it. I just know that he does not look like the guy in the photos.
Okay, so
guy
what?
in the photos
so
has
a guy,
unibrow.
a guy got assassinated, and
No,
then
that's Italian.
this Luigi guy's
It's
being
an Italian.
accused for it. But who is this Luigi guy? Like what?
He's the guy who they said killed him.
I know, but like
Trial for
who
murder.
is?
He's just
I don't really
Just
know
some
his
guy?
background.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was I don't know, man. I can't remember. I read a brief description about it, but nobody knows.
And
a
then
whole
what's
lot.
the
He
thing
wasn't some,
about like
big
the
I think what's
picture?
more. I think what's
What'd you
more
say?
interesting is just the reaction to all of this. Like, so many people are celebrating it. Like it's a revolutionary.
which is nuts.
Yeah. Which, listen,
Wait,
Kids
what are they
just
nobody
lost their
likes
dad.
nobody likes a CEO. Okay, let's just
Sure.
they're not super likable people to the working class, but to sit here and clap like seals for the execution of a human being is
literally execution.
disgusting.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
dude.
Like
And dude, some kids lost their dad.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
guy was a dick. You know what I mean? I don't know if
little
who
more than
knows
a
if it
dick,
was him, but yeah. But there was a picture that they posted when they were looking for him, and the dude had like a unibrow. But then you look at Luigi, and he doesn't have a unibrow. But I guess you could have shaved it. But even his old photos, he didn't have one. So there's just it's little things. But who knows, dude? Everything online always has to come with a conspiracy theory.
Wait, if they had the picture of the killer and the guy doesn't look like the picture, why is?
Well, it's
Is that
his
the thing?
face was covered.
Yeah, his
Oh.
face is covered. Yeah, so it makes it a little tricky. But again, it's
So then, how did they pin the tail on
I don't
the
know,
donkey,
dude.
so to speak?
Because a McDonald's employee snitched on him.
But how did that McDonald's?
right.
A McDonald's
Are you
employee
serious?
just called
Because
in?
yeah,
wait,
that's
what?
how it
Wait, that
happened.
doesn't make sense.
That's how he got caught. Because he went to go get him a fucking flurry or something, and he.
You're telling me I could go into McDonald's and then all of a sudden be accused for assassinating the CEO of a major organization?
Well, he fit the description.
But
Italiano.
a description from a covered face? I'm just trying to get the
apparently.
details
I mean, I
here.
guess
I'm
it
not sure what's
matched. It
happening.
matched certain whatever. I don't know.
That's right.
I didn't make the
He
report.
was recognized by an employee at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
But I think
Employee or
I
customer.
don't know if it was the police or if
That's
it
the
was the
description.
company that offered like a 10 grand reward for anybody who had information, real information. So if you're frying fries and you're like, hey, 10 grand, he did it.
So he was found with a firearm to be similar to the one used in the murder, along with a 3D printed silencer, multiple fake IDs, including one used to check into a hotel in New York before the shooting.
Ah,
a
well, there you
handwritten
go. That's
document
pretty damning.
described
Sounds
as a
legit.
manifesto that outlined his motivation.
Oh, yeah, if you've got a
particularly
manifesto,
towards
you're-
corporate
you're-
America. and
If you're
specifically health
you're
and- Yeah, he
walking around with a manifesto in your
they
pocket,
found
Yeah.
a handwritten manifesto that he wrote that literally says it outlined his motivations, particularly his resentment towards corporate America and specifically health insurance companies.
Now look,
Bro,
I
who's
get this.
teaching these
yeah,
kids?
I
that's
get the
pretty damning.
sentiment.
That's pretty
I
damning.
get the sentiment. I get where he's coming from. I get the anger, and I get the hating a CEO of a health insurance company.
There better be a
Yeah,
but.
'cause
insurance
they're-
is a bunch of frauds.
because
There better be a but.
they're bastards. Like, but
There it is. Okay.
But maybe protest or something. Maybe burn down a building and
Sorry.
since that's okay.
No,
Since
no,
that's
no.
okay.
Dang, dude, yell a little bit
let's-
louder.
let's
that I
let's
won't.
let's maybe not. I don't know. Burning down a building, DJ.
Empty building, maybe an abandoned building.
The only way I'll justify it is if you're Tony Stark flying over it and you ask Jarvis to quickly buy the building for you, and then you can destroy the building.
Yeah,
but
the CEO could do that.
But I was about to make a joke. It's too soon.
9/11.
Too soon.
Too soon. Yeah, I made a 9/11 joke in the last podcast and edited it out.
Hopefully,
Weenie.
that gets released.
Did you guys?
It is. Well, it's available on
audio.
listening, but not
So they
on
get-
watching because our faces. You need to pay money to see that.
Daddy Vibes now available on listening.
Did you guys see the martial law fail in South Korea?
Oh, yeah.
No,
that
what was
that
this? What
interesting.
happened?
Yeah, the South.
I don't know. I'm not up with current
The
events.
Prime
This is
Minister
of
fun
South
to me.
Korea, he declares martial law and was basically just like saying "f you guys." And
Wait,
just taking-
why?
Then the people were like, no,
Yeah, and they freaking rebelled, and then
Not
he ended
doing
up
it.
getting arrested. Right?
I don't know about that part.
I know he stepped down. I think he got arrested, dude, because that was illegal what he did. But we can always ask Rock. But yeah, the South Korea something happened, and the prime minister was like, "We're gonna
We just
invoke
declare
martial
martial
law,
law.
and the
South
government's
Korea's
in
cool.
charge."
What would you
We
do?
like South Korea.
What would
We do
you
like
do
South
if the
Korea.
United States government declared martial law?
Probably stay home.
Another COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever leave for any reason ever?
Mm,
Or would you DoorDash? Would you even trust DoorDash? What do you do, DJ?
I would probably just plant seeds in the backyard. I've got enough room. There's enough space in the yard. I don't know if
There
my
is.
landlord would want me doing that, but
I'm sure
Oh.
there's martial law. What's he going to do about it?
that's true.
You know?
That's true. I'll probably just be like, sorry,
Yeah.
and then do it anyways.
Good.
Can't help it.
Good. I like that.
Just grow, and I wouldn't. The seeds, I would just be planting flowers. I wouldn't be planting food. It would
just
just
like
be sunflowers.
okra. Not even.
Yeah, just like probably just weeds. Just grow a bunch.
Speaking
of
of
weeds.
okra, I don't know why.
Poison ivy. Actually,
Okra.
Speaking of
Ew.
okra, dude, the plot for Interstellar.
So
you mean
good.
Oprah?
No.
I thought you were talking about okra, like the
Yeah,
food.
like the plant.
Oh, okay.
Like the thing, you know?
Like you can eat fried.
Yeah, the
okras.
whole plot for Interstellar is that they're like are running out of okra, and then
Is it okra or corn? Pretty sure it's corn.
pretty sure it was okra.
Pretty sure it's just general farming.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a specific. I'm pretty sure specifically
was-
okra.
that's such a niche.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wasn't that like the reason for like the whole world?
I thought
to
it was
just change?
strawberries. I don't know. What's
Shit,
the-
you could be
I don't think
right.
It was strawberries.
Yeah,
I could
I-
ask Rock.
you can ask Rock.
You can ask
That's the Rock.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He did a Christmas
Have
movie
you-
recently.
Yeah, which flopped.
Oh no!
Horrifically.
I thought it was gonna be. I saw the trailer and was like, this could actually be fun.
It looked like if Marvel made a Disney or
If Marvel made a Disney movie, that happens.
tight.
if Marvel made a
That's
Christmas
tight.
movie, that's what it looked like. But apparently it's horrible. Also, Chris.
Pratt.
No,
Evans?
Rock.
Chris Evans has a terrible agent. Because
Chris Evans?
I feel like
Captain America.
Captain America
He's also in Red One.
Never seen it.
and the Human Torch.
Red One. I
And
heard-
the
is,
Human
wait,
Torch.
is Red One the new? Is that supposed to be like a spin-off of the original like Red movies?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't
That's a
know
Christmas
because
Oh.
I guess he's really. I mean, he to an extent he's really like.
Everything outside of Marvel he does, outside of maybe like Knives Out, sucks.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
really.
Over the last like maybe 5 to 7
Who?
years. Chris Evans.
I don't know who that is.
But is that because of him? Like, are his performances bad, or is it like?
No, I think he just picks bad movies or bad scripts. I think he's
that's
just
why you think he's got him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. 'Cause
like
he did the Human Torch, right? And the
yeah, there's a cameo. I mean,
Yeah.
he was, and even then, I was like, I don't want to go on a rant about Deadpool versus Wolverine and Wolverine.
I haven't even seen it, but
It's fine. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like it's okay.
Just go for it, go for it.
Bringing the two of them together is so cool, and it was a hell of a watch. Really fun.
I heard it was
movie.
super entertaining.
Yes, entertainment. It is 100% popcorn. Like shove a bowl of popcorn in your mouth and have a Diet Coke. But it is. The plot sucks. It's like it's a dumb movie. It's a stupid movie that's really fun to watch. It's just all about the cameos and it's kind of heartfelt, but it's like nothing. It's not like it's super forgettable.
That's what I feel like Marvel is all about the cameos and the multiverse.
Now it is, yeah. It's kind of. If you go back and watch Iron Man, the first Iron Man,
It's
that's what it's called. That's
so-
actually the title of the movie, Iron Man, the first Iron Man.
It's so good.
You wouldn't even. It's just crazy how far they've come and what they've turned into.
I mean, even with the same thing with the first Captain America movie. I mean,
Yeah.
like those two movies are solid, but like I
Captain America's kind of boring.
no
The first one was kind of boring.
Never
Winter
seen 'em.
Soldier, incredible.
interesting. I have to go back.
First one was very
I remember when
Indiana Jones light.
Which that's probably why I loved it so much.
Yeah,
But
probably.
speaking of, I saw the most recent Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones 5, which is a
Mm-hmm.
sentence. and freaking loved it.
It's an interesting response
I know, right?
because you're the only person
I
I've
know.
ever seen
I know.
excited about that movie.
Because I was going into it with such low expectations,
Maybe that's why.
and I was
The new
like,
Indiana
why.
Jones
and
game.
I heard it. I heard it's great.
actually pretty good.
I heard it
I
was
haven't played it
great.
yet, but
I'm
I've
skeptical.
heard-
I'm
I've heard
skeptical
it's
about
good.
anything
It
Indiana
looks-
Jones related, though. But
I didn't like that it was first person
It's on Game
Oh, it's
Pass.
first person.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
because you kind of want it to be like
Why
an
would you
Uncharted
want it
type.
third person? Oh, you want it to be like Uncharted when it's
Yeah.
not
Or-
made by Naughty Dog?
But you
Cool.
want to see like
Makes
you
sense.
wanna see
I don't know. I
Indy
feel
in
like those
action
good
and-
like
You should've
RPG
asked
type
Neil to
games are
make
like
it.
third person. You know.
I don't. But isn't it? Is it like heavy action like that though, like nonstop, or is it kind of like a story? I would
have no
rather.
idea.
If it's story
Honestly,
driven,
I
I'd
have no
rather it be
idea.
third person.
You got a lot of strong opinions for someone who's never played it.
I didn't even state an opinion on. I
You
just
just
said it.
did. You said you didn't like that it was first person.
Yeah,
that's an opinion.
Yeah, but that's not.
Yeah, but that's
not
not-
a
but it
strong
is.
opinion.
That's a strong opinion, buddy.
That's just a preference.
No. That is a
Stupidest argument I've
strong
ever heard.
opinion.
You're really pressing me about.
That is strong, dude.
That's not.
That's a strong.
no.
Hey, let's make it or break it for you.
Coffee's strong.
Some coffee.
Yeah.
Carson's strong.
I am very strong.
What's the? I haven't
Mentally
I haven't
and
played any games
emotionally.
lately besides Mario Kart.
Dude,
That's all
Mario
I've been playing.
Kart.
Mm,
I haven't either really. I played some Madden the other day and then got pissed off and then
that'll do it.
yeah,
Man, will piss you off.
I haven't played Madden forever, dude. So until they make
Madden
the game
sucks,
better,
bro.
I'm done.
Madden freaking
Oh,
sucks.
If you're
They'll
waiting
never
until they
change
make it better,
and never play it again.
you're gonna be waiting.
You're gonna be
about
waiting a while.
30
Getting-
more
The new
years.
college football game was okay, but it was still like on the like Madden engine, so it was still had those Madden elements. You know,
it was
it's
only-
still great. Like
it was-
I loved it way more than Madden,
I
but
wouldn't call it great.
it was better than Madden.
Good for you for admitting it though, because most people like Carson are just like, it's so good. Like
I
Jesse,
loved
Jesse
it.
would never. He would
'Cause
never
it's-
say anything
it's
bad about
great.
No,
it.
it's
because
it's
it is
fun
a great
because it's
game.
back.
Yes.
Like it's fun because it's back and it is a different style of gameplay. It's a little bit more arcadey. It's a little bit more.
It's
college
better than
football-y.
Madden.
And yeah,
It
no,
is.
it is.
It is.
It is, but it's also it's impossible to play defense on that game.
It is. That
Which I think
I
is-
always if I play, I always do offense only. I seriously
that's what I do
the
too.
defense
And
is
I-
messed up in
But
that
that's
game.
kind of why I like Madden. I hate that I have to say it, but I just love football is the
Yeah.
thing. So I like playing defense, so that's why
That's
I play
fair.
Madden more now. But it is fun. It is fun to have that dynasty mode and rebuild a school.
get
and
the
whatnot.
recruits and all that. Like it's
Yeah,
that
it is fun.
I think it is a much
It's very
better game.
fun. I'm not gonna say it's a great game.
It's a great game.
You still
DJ
play it?
Who
DJ still-
doesn't like it, Morty?
You can just take DJ's opinions on video games with a grain of salt. He literally just plays Batman all the time. Like this dude doesn't. Every time I get on PlayStation, it's like DJ's on Batman, Arkham Knight. I'm like, dude, you've been playing that game for 6 years.
Well, it's a great ass game.
Probably just hasn't updated in 6 years.
No,
Is
absolutely
my
not.
activity. I don't think I
His
played a
right.
Batman.
DJ's activity hasn't updated in
Yeah.
6 years.
No, that sounds logical. Yeah, right, buddy. What game are you guys? What's the most recent game you guys have played that's different than the normal, Call of Duty, Fortnite
Cyberpunk.
bullshit? Oh, dude, I just beat that not too long ago. Also, I did a run through. It was
The-
fun as hell.
the
With the DLC,
DLC too?
yep,
Yeah,
absolutely. I did
DLC
it
's
all
awesome.
at once. I never beaten it because I got it when it first came out on my PC, and
It was trash, right?
it wasn't as bad on PC as it was on
consoles were
consoles.
worse,
yeah.
yeah.
But it was
Is it worth
still
checking
bad,
out?
and I was super impatient,
Yes.
and I was like, I'm not doing it.
Absolutely.
You said what?
I asked if it was worth checking out because
Oh, yeah.
I heard so much bad stuff
Yeah,
about
the
it when it
beginning.
first came out, and then
No,
I've heard
it's a completely
updates
different
and
game.
mods and stuff have made it better. And
Yeah.
but
There are commercials for the game, like they end like all their commercials with "We fixed the game." Like
Oh,
that's what it
that's
says.
that's
at the end.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it is. So
respect.
they
I'll-
fixed it.
I want to check it out.
No, it's an incredible state right now. Like it's
really okay.
an awesome game, and it's so. There's so many missions and there's so many like tasks and they're fun. Like there's the world building in that game is incredible. Like
Nice.
it really is. It is so fucking vulgar though. Like
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
It's-
I played a little bit of it.
like
I've played enough to get that.
don't ever play that game when you know someone is liable to walk in on you. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
it's like there's so many times where you're just
Okay.
yeah.
Word.
Just walking through
you can
the
change the
streets,
size
too.
of your wiener in it too, which is
Yeah.
crazy. You can have a big schlong or a little schlong.
That's kind of like I've been playing. I played
dinker.
another playthrough of Baldur's Gate, and they have that too, where you can like choose like
Yeah.
your genitalia size, and it's weird.
yeah.
So I always do extra large.
the new Dragon
for
Age
accuracy.
is cool.
What?
The new Dragon Age is cool, but it's a
We
little
were-
too
yeah, we
woke
were
for my
talking-
liking.
We were talking about that a little bit. I haven't ever played. I played. I played one of those games like early on.
The first one was the best one.
I think,
maybe.
yeah, I think that was the one.
Inquisition was not the first one, but yes,
That's the one I
Inquisition
played,
was-
yeah.
It was the
that was
first
the
one.
second
Is
Is
one.
that
Man,
that's
that
the
was-
most popular in the series?
No, you
yeah?
said it was the first one. That's what
Run
you
the
just
tape.
said. That's what you just said.
Rewind.
Yeah, no, Dragon Age Titan. The first one was one of my favorite games. I mean, it was so dang good, dude. And then they came out the second one, and it wasn't as good, but it was still really good. And then the third one, I'm just like, bro, what are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's fun, but it's like, what? This is nothing like the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a bummer, but it's still fun. I mean, I'm still trying to get through it. So, but I just haven't been playing video games much, man.
Yeah, I haven't either, and I kind of like it actually. I kind of like not playing games
Nice
as
little
much.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do like gaming, so kind of sometimes I'll be like sad and then just play games and then feel sad again.
Yeah, I played a lot on my PC for a while, and then I was like, man, there's something about playing on the couch also. So then I switched over to the couch and started playing on that for a while, and I just never came back. And now I just watch TV and work on my computer.
You have a wife and kids, right?
Monday through Wednesday,
That's
and then
what
Sundays. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
So
good schedule.
yeah, luckily the courts let me choose. So
Good. And what are your kids' names again?
I
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
I can't
but-
even share that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mario and Luigi.
We'll call them Mario and Luigi.
I just want to make sure you remembered. Yeah.
I wonder if there's anyone out there that's really named their kids that. Like they've had two kids and they're
Well,
like,
there was a
"Oh, two
Luigi
boys, let's name
who
them Mario and
murdered
Luigi."
somebody recently.
Yeah, but I mean like two brothers. You know what I mean? It's like let's name them Mario and Luigi because we love the games. Someone in the world's got to have done that, dude.
I would first search in Italy and then in Japan. One of those two, yeah.
Japan?
Probably, yeah.
You think
'Cause
that's right?
where
Nintendo
it
is
was
over
developed.
there, dude. Palworld getting
What?
sued by
Oh yeah.
Nintendo.
That
It was
was time.
inevitable. Remember
About time.
years ago you told me that wasn't ever going to happen?
Yeah. Well, they started the lawsuit. We'll see what happens. No. I don't think I ever argued that it wasn't going to happen.
I think you did. I think I remember like
definitely took
vividly
all their
saying like,
stuff.
"There's no way that they can get sued." I think I remember that being.
I don't know, man. That's pretty.
Dude,
That's
I'm
a
gonna-
pretty far
I'm
stretch
gonna
for
go-
Pokemon
I'm gonna go
that look exactly like Pokemon.
I'm gonna go review the tapes. I'm gonna go check the
you
footage.
find it and send
review
it
the
to me
evidence.
where I said that they'll
I-
never get sued.
I will-
I will personally hand you $100 on the next podcast.
Dude,
I know it's never happened.
Done. I'll find it to you before I leave tonight.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at him getting nervous.
Send it to
Look
me.
at him getting nervous.
I'm sweating. I'm like, man, I hope I didn't say that. Hope I didn't say it.
Yeah.
But
He's like, I can't lose $100.
Yeah. That'll put me under. I just started
we're
Yellowstone
just rambling.
as Yellowstone just completed their final season.
Final season?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking the main guy left.
Well, I know that,
What are they
but
gonna
I
do,
didn't
keep
ever-
going.
I don't know. I mean, other shows have made it work.
I've got to
or tried
finish.
to.
The Office.
I'm caught up, other than the last episode.
They made it work.
But this last season sucked, dude. I can't believe Taylor Sheridan should have done everything within his power to keep freaking what's his name on the show.
I mean, it seems like it was kind of Kevin Costner's fault.
But Kevin Costner, no,
Like
I
it was
mean,
a battle of egos, but Kevin Costner decided to do this movie that ended up flopping.
yeah, but he had
instead.
also said that he was him and Sheridan were trying to work out scheduling, and it just wasn't working. It's like, dude,
Because
he had
of the
been-
movie.
right?
He's
But if
been
I was
trying to do
Taylor
that.
Sheridan and you're working on your biggest show
No,
today,
I get-
why
I-
would you not say, "Look, guys, we got to push it back another year"? You know what I mean? Like, why do this?
I'm actually,
That's
I
actually a
actually
good
agree
point.
with you,
That's a good
but
point.
at the same time, when everybody else, the cast and the crew, and everybody's like ready to go, and we're waiting on one guy, it's like,
But dude, they understand.
I'll
that
just write
they're-
you out. I'll just
That,
But
okay.
look, but they all have to understand, and I'm sure Sheridan. Well, maybe he didn't, but if I was the director, I would have been like, look, guys, we're either going forward with the season as the last season, or we're waiting for John Dutton to come back, and we're gonna keep moving forward as long as we can, because that show is not. Everybody in the world knew that shit was ending when Kevin Costner was like, I'm out. Everybody knew it. That he was the show. He made everybody better on that show. You watch that shit now, the final season, it is not nearly as good. Even the acting has gotten worse. I don't even know how that's possible. How one person can bring up
You'd be
everybody's
surprised.
acting.
You'd be
But
surprised.
I believe it now.
It's a presence.
But shit, dude. Yeah, like it is like I'm watching a damn soap opera. It sucks.
Well, that's actually,
The
you know
fir-
what's
the
funny?
first episode
It's
was
funny
the
that you
worst.
say that because that is like one of the big things that that people kind of compare Yellowstone to is like soap. It's basically a soap opera. Like it's very telenovela. Like it's very not overly dramatic, but very melodramatic. I guess you would say melancholy. But yeah, it's very it is kind of funny how it's I mean, it's Game of Thrones with cowboys, but
I didn't get that vibe that it's
And no
soap opera
wars.
like in the beginning. Like, but this season for sure, dude. Like for sure. Like the first episode was by far the worst, and then the other ones they got a little bit better, but it's not nothing near it. But
I think
even
it's just like all of the there's a twist. Someone's actually backstabbing, and then oh no, he slept with that. It's that type of stuff.
one of the
It's
problems that you'll have with the show because how far are you?
I just started season 2.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but
I know most of the deaths and stuff.
So what's her name? John Dutton's daughter. Why am I having a mind blank? Rip's wife or girlfriend.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Don't go too in detail.
I'm not. But like
I know a lot.
You
but
know
not
she
everything.
hates. She hates her brother. Everybody
Oh,
knows that,
yeah,
from me,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
like, this is not a spoiler. But you'll just see the show.
I know what happens at the end. Like
I'm not gonna.
I
I'm
know
not even
between them
going
two.
there.
Okay.
Just let me finish. Damn it, dude.
No, I'm gonna keep going. No.
Holy crap.
Talk about Jones again.
They emphasize, like, it almost feels like her entire character shifts from being like this neutral person, kind of like hates her brother, loves her daddy, blah blah, to like her entire role is like, I hate Jamie, like I fucking hate Jamie, I hate him, the whole fucking thing, dude. It's like she's obsessed with him, like killing him or hurting him or destroying his life, whatever you want to call it. And it's like, dude, okay, we get it, you hate your brother, chill out, dude. But
Isn't he kind of like acting against the family most of the?
not for the entire show,
No.
but there, that transition happens. But even before that, you'll see, dude. You watch the show and you'll start to see it. It's like there's a point at which everything shifts with her, and it's just like her main, literally nothing matters but like Jamie, and it's like why? Like, calm down a little bit.
Well, so far I really like. Casey is the son that's in the military.
Yeah.
I like him, and
Which
then
is-
no, she's a murderer. And then I like the Cowboys. I like Rip and the Cowboys.
Rip's tight.
Yeah, Rip's cool.
Rip's pretty cool.
I do like damn it, what is her daughter? Beth. I do like Beth.
Beth's
but
the
it
one,
is
yeah.
it is that role is so. Have you seen any of it? Even clips or anything? So her role is so
He's
like
not allowed to watch it.
it's not
I'm not old
it's-
enough.
It's not really feminist. It's not like a feminazi, but it's like she's almost more of a man than a lot of the
crazy.
guys on the show. Like it's kind of funny. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think it is. She's just emasculating most of the men she's speaking to the entire time, and it's almost
That doesn't stop either.
it's almost too much.
That's part of
But it's-
what I'm talking about. Is like it's
Yeah.
it gets. I'm telling you, dude, it gets worse. It's
But
like, what the fuck?
I will
Why?
say they do kind of explain it because
They do.
there's a flashback with her mom where she's like, I'm gonna be really hard on you.
Yeah.
Because this world is not built for you, blah 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 blah. And then some of the conversations she has with John's the dad, right?
Yeah.
It's John Dutton. John's like, what is he? He says something in one of the he was like, he says something like, you're more of a man than any of the children that I have to say this, so I'm going to say this to you. I can't remember what the fuck he said to her, but just the fact that he said that part,
Yeah.
like, I get,
We
like,
get it.
They built her up for, this is why she is,
Dude,
who she
so
is.
yeah, imagine that, but like focused on one person, and like, but that's like, you'll see episodes where that's the episode is like her hating her brother, and it's like, okay, just reel it back a little bit, like bring us back to the first couple seasons, and we'll be all right, we'll get through it. But it just gets crazy, dude. But it's funny you said that your favorite is Casey, because Casey's son, who you've seen him from the beginning, he is by far he declined further than any actor on that show when John Dutton left. Holy
so they keep
crap.
the same kid.
Really?
That kid is trash, dude.
Oh, really?
Bro, wait till you get to the
like
final
the
season.
actor or the character?
The actor. Like
the
his acting
performance
skills
is
are
bad?
so bad,
Oh.
dude. Just
Because
what?
he was pretty good as a little kid, like
Because
from what I've seen so
dude,
far.
I'm telling you, when you get to the last season, I thought the exact same thing. When you get to the last season, you're gonna be like, what happened? And that was when I was like, okay, John Dutton's just vibe or whatever being on the set obviously had an impact, because this kid is garbage. Like,
That makes
By
sense.
the end of the show, he's probably going to be like a teenager, right?
Yeah, but there's so this is something without spoiling anything, but like there's a part in the final season where somebody's talking to Casey, and they comment on his age or something like that, or just say you're not that old or something like that. And the kid's in the back, and he's like, at the back of the car, he's like, yeah, speak for yourself. And like, just, it's the most awkward, weirdest thing. And I'm like, bro, why is that line even in here? Like, what are you doing? Get this kid off of the show.
I've heard the writing kind of did decline a little bit.
Bad, dude.
Like in the last season,
I'm
which
bummed.
Writing is everything. And then also like having an actor, like people don't understand much of like, a give and take with actors. Like if I'm acting in a scene with you, I can only go so much off of based on how you give me. And if you have a really good actor who can give you a lot to go
Brings
off of,
everybody up a
and
level,
it brings you up, it brings everybody else up. So especially when that actor's the lead of a show, when they leave, not only is that gone, a great actor gone, but also like the heart of the show is gone. So now people are coming into work with different writers, a script that isn't as good. They're not being given the same energy on set because their lead actor isn't there, and it totally makes sense that all of that would just like crumble apart.
Yeah, but it's just
It's sad.
It's just I gave Taylor Sheridan tons of credit for that show, like more than Dutton, more than anyone. But this last season completely changed my mind, like completely. I'm like, Sheridan, sure you're great at writing the general story of a show, but like especially with like 1923 or whatever the prequels were and stuff. But
I think I'll watch those after I finish Yellowstone.
Once Dutton, man, it's just everything was just it went down. So
well, have
fast.
you seen his other stuff? Have you seen Sheridan's other shows? Outside of the Yellowstone
name a
shows.
couple, and I think
Mayor
it
of Kingstown.
I tried. I
heard
couldn't
that
really
was
get into it.
phenomenal.
I didn't
I
really get
love.
into
That's
it.
my favorite of all
That's
the
the English
shows.
one, right?
No,
Oh.
that's the one where it's like heavily set in prison
Maybe
with Jeremy.
No,
Renner.
you're thinking of Shawshank Redemption.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
yes.
with Tom
Oh, shit.
Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
where John
Yeah.
Coffey gets electrocuted.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
I tried to watch Mayor of Kingstown, but couldn't really get into it. But yeah, I remember Jeremy Renner. But
That's
what's
probably
another-
my favorite one. Another one is Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone.
I couldn't get into that.
Also
dude,
heard
so
that
That
was
one's
really
kind of
good.
schlocky.
Yeah,
Like if it's kind of just
Define schlocky.
like
kind of a little bit corny,
Okay.
but it's very entertaining. Yeah, I would say it's very.
I just couldn't get
entertaining.
into it. I got to the part where he was like at the bar or whatever. Like I don't know. I don't know. I watched like a couple episodes.
It's Sheridan Schlock is all I'll say. Like it's
Sheridan
the schlockiest.
Schlock. That should be the
schlockiest
name of the
show.
episode.
That should be the name of the show.
And then there is what is it? What is it? Oh, Lioness. That one just finished.
Oh, I
its
remember.
second
We had this
season.
conversation
Yeah.
a while back, and I went and tried to check all those out, and they were all bad.
Okay. Well, Lioness. Well, it's funny because there's a big conversation about Sheridan's ego and him self-inserting into all of his shows.
Oh.
The only one that I know he's not in is obviously like the Yellowstone prequels, and then he's not in Mayor of Kingstown, but he's in Lioness, and he plays. I actually love his character in Lioness because it's exactly the same, the kind of archetype that I really enjoy in all kinds of like media that involves like a soldier or a warrior or something. Because he plays this aged kind of special ops guy that works freelance now. So he's so he's like the guy you call when shit gets real bad, and it's just the archetype of the old warrior, right? So beware the old warrior, for there's a reason he's old, right? I just think that's so badass. Like even in like Game of
interesting,
Thrones,
not
I love
dead.
that type of stuff. Yeah.
That's dope.
So like how many men has he killed and whatever, but like he's cool in that show, but it is kind of funny that he wrote that for himself to be the most bad. Like he kills a tank in the finale of the show. Like so this team is under fire and they're surrounded by like the enemy, and it's like a hopeless situation. They're starting to get shot up and blah 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 blah. And so him and his so he's sniping. He's on like a hilltop sniping, kind of giving them support, and then his spotter is with him. And then all of a sudden they hear the like the wheels of a tank, and they're like, oh shit. And then he's like, yeah, we got a tank coming. And they're so casual about it. Like it's cool. Like it's fucking cool. Like it's really
Sure.
cool. It's cool guy stuff. But it's almost like, all right,
Levels and
guy, like,
levels.
yeah, all right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Who wrote this? Oh, you did. But he gets a little rocket launcher and he shoots the tank, bam, and like a hole right in the tank, stops it in its tracks. And then what does he say? He opens the door and pulls out his pistol, pop, 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 kills the guys inside, and then he's then he looks at his spotter and he pulls out a grenade. And he's like, what does he say? He's like, frag out, and he's like, mm-hmm, and then he drops it in there. Like it's so casual, like it's so badass, but it's just
like,
really funny.
If
that
you were
it's
gonna make
him.
yourself the most badass
Right,
thing, what
like,
would you do? And that's what it is.
He's just living out a fantasy. Like it's hilarious. And then I know in the last season he has almost a whole episode dedicated to his character.
Yeah,
and
that's
and
towards
he
the
like
end of it.
he has like a supermodel as his girlfriend.
Of course.
Quite a few.
Yeah. So it's really like I love all the shows that I've seen that are his, but it is really funny, like when you're that talented and you're actually a pretty decent actor, like
He's a good actor.
you can just like I've never like I liked him in Sons of Anarchy even, like he was my favorite.
Yeah,
character
when he was the
until
sheriff.
died.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
that was a brutal
gosh.
death. Yeah.
Bro, but such a good show. That's a top. That is. It
It's
might
like
be my
brother's
favorite show all time.
shows. That's my brother's
I watched it.
favorite
I should
show.
put your brother on that. Yeah, I watched that show and I was like, bro, you gotta watch this with me. And I rewatched it with your brother. Yeah,
I
when was
have
living at y'all's
never
house
actually
10
seen
years
it.
ago. Oh, phenomenal.
Well, it's
bro.
funny because he got killed off in the show because he was essentially fired. Like the creator of that show was
that'll
like,
happen.
"Fuck you, you're gone. I'm writing you out."
Interesting.
And
Gave
then
him
he
a
was like,
brutal
"Okay,
death.
guess I'll just write the best stuff on TV now." So,
yeah, he is a good actor. Though I don't think I've ever seen him in like a bad performance spot. But
I mean,
why did the show get so bad then? Why did he think that killing? Why did he think that getting rid of Dutton the way that he did was the best?
well, I almost think it's kind of like that Game of Thrones season. What was it,
Yeah,
season
it was
7 or
rushed.
season
I
8?
haven't seen.
Seven,
I haven't
super
seen
rushed.
So
it.
it's kind of like we gotta.
I haven't seen
like
it.
Kevin Costner's gone. We gotta kind of knock this out, and like we gotta end it somehow. It doesn't like we gotta move on to other things. Let's kind of knock
But
this
it's
out.
ruined the show. Like I can't. I mean,
I can't
don't know
speak on
for
it because I
sure.
haven't watched it yet. So.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I can't imagine that the show is going to end this season.
But
if
I've
John
heard
Dutton was
mixed
still part
reviews.
of it.
Like I've heard some people say that they really like it. They like how it ended, but they didn't like the journey of that last season. But they like the ending. I think is what a lot of people.
Interesting.
I've heard.
We'll have to-
But
it's out now.
Have
It
you
was out
have you
yesterday,
finished
so I'll have to watch
the
it.
last season?
No, I have about 10 minutes left in the
oh, so you haven't even fully finished it?
No, I have about 10 minutes left in the second to last episode of the final season, and then I got the final season. So if I have time tonight, I'll watch it.
I
but-
had most of the end spoiled for me, so because it just scrolling through social media, people put clips up and stuff. So
You gotta get
But-
your
Gotta be
you gotta
careful.
get your algorithm right, bro.
I know. Yeah,
You gotta get your algorithm right.
it's like that and dogs rapping in Chinese.
takes a lot of
Sorry.
time to get a good
I
algorithm.
want what?
Yeah.
Send me
Dogs rapping in Chinese.
I thought I
Send
no, I
me-
didn't
send
it.
me
I
a
sent it to
video.
my family chat. That's
Your
what I sent it
guys'
to.
your guys' algorithms suck.
Yeah, mine is
No, it's
not
pretty
good.
good.
I rely on my sister's algorithm. Piss nuke. Yeah, your algorithm is just broken. Like,
Did
there's
you watch that video? Dude?
There's no other word
Why?
to describe it.
Because
You saved
What's wrong with
You
you?
saved yourself the time.
It's literally
His
a guy.
reaction was enough for me not to
Yeah,
watch it.
you
He
saved yourself the
literally
time.
had a gallon of his piss, and he just goes piss nuke, and he slams it on the ground, and
That's
just piss flies
disgusting.
everywhere. Bro, here's
Is
another
it a
one.
crackhead or something? or-
I don't know, bro,
Yeah.
but it's his house. He has another one where he's showing his house, and the video starts with his feet.
Was it
like
Jake
this,
Paul?
Point of view, and he's looking at his feet, and his nails are super long, and he starts walking around. He's like, man, this was my lunch from 2022, and he pulls up, he's like, opens up this thing, he's like, got moldy cheese on it. He's like, yeah, he's like, I don't know, I might eat it though, and he like puts it back down. Like, dude, it's so gross, his room. I thought the room video was the first one I ever saw, and I was like, oh, this has got to be satire. And I was like, maybe his job is, cleaning out hoarders' houses or something, whatever, junk removal. And then I saw the other videos of the piss nuke, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, this guy's really throwing his piss all over his house on purpose.
It has to be a social experiment.
I am with you, and I thought the same thing. You need to watch the video and click on the profile, okay?
I will not clicking on the profile.
I promise
won't
you,
do.
you will
But I
laugh.
did watch the
algorithm.
video.
You will laugh.
Changing to that. I don't need more.
It's
of
going
that
to because we're
content.
talking
It
about
was
it.
built
Yeah.
brick by
Yeah, it
brick.
probably will.
It's so funny.
That's the mortar. That's
TikTok, bro. It's gonna be gone in like January.
Good.
well. You
Or
heard
February.
Trump? He said we're gonna look at TikTok. He said it's kind of cute.
Did he really?
Yeah, because he was talking about how
He said, "You see us on TikTok. We do really good on TikTok. or whatever."
Really good on
He's
TikTok.
like, we're doing
because he
great.
was talking
Really
about how he
good on
got
TikTok. We're the best on TikTok.
he was talking about
Nobody
how,
was better than us on TikTok.
You're gonna be able to finish this in a minute.
Yeah.
That sentence.
no one more. So he keeps
Oh man, DJ said he keeps or whatever that first 3 words were like 3 or 4 times, and you kept being like, what?
I'm gonna keep doing.
And DJ was just so patient. He's like, and he would even laugh at what you said.
the patience of a saint. But he was
For the
talking about
looks of it.
how Barron was telling him about all the podcasts that he should go on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
And yeah, he was like, Dad, how do you not know who this is? Blah blah blah.
Wait, that's on video. Him saying that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't follow them. I don't ever get on TikTok, but
I think it was the same. Well, I think it was the same like press conference that he was talking about the drones. So I think it was just a line of questioning or whatever. But it was in a separate clip because everybody's all freaking out about TikTok. I don't think TikTok's going anywhere.
I don't think so either. It is funny how much people love Barron though.
It is because do you see that video about him as a little video of him as a little kid?
No.
Talking about his because Melania is very, I don't know where exactly she's from, but maybe she's Austrian, but she has a very very European accent. And so him as a baby or as a young
What
child. What
nationality is someone when they're peeing in the bathroom?
They're
European. All right, sorry, go ahead.
And he's like, he had a thick accent as a little kid because she was obviously teaching him how to speak.
And was he born here?
He was born in the States.
Oh, okay.
But
interesting. That's really interesting.
But whoever you spend the most time with as a baby, you kind of develop that accent. And then it goes away as time goes on. But it was fun because he was maybe like 3 or 4 and talking about his suitcase, and he was like, "Oh, I love my suitcase." And it's like hilarious, and it like all the comments are just like people like loving on him and just oh, that's so adorable. And I mean, he's not really he's like one of the least controversial people in that family, so I don't think anybody really hates him.
Yeah,
and he seems to be pretty relatable. So, well, not relatable, but like down to earth, maybe is what I would say. Sure. And quiet. He doesn't really speak out on stuff.
Will you vote for him for president in 2062 or whatever?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I wonder if we'll ever see a president that's in his 30s in our lifetime. How old is Vance? 40,
He's in
40s?
his 40s. Yeah. I think JFK was the youngest at like 41. Maybe.
He was. Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't trust anybody in their 30s, honestly, because even then you still haven't had enough life experience. I don't think.
Why? What more experience do you need at your age in life?
A divorce.
It's fair. A divorce. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Is that one of the criteria now for running for president? Is you have
American citizen? Check.
You need
divorce?
A divorce?
Check.
you either
get him on the ballot.
You either need a divorce or an assault charge. That's
or a vasectomy.
Yeah,
those are the 3 V's that you gotta.
The 3 V's is an assault charge, a divorce, or a vasectomy,
and a vasectomy. You have to have all 3. Yeah, it's not a 2 out of 3. It's you gotta have all 3. It's like the 3 strikes rule in California.
Yeah.
Speaking of California,
oh dear,
it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
We went off on California in the last episode.
Did you see though that Newsom posted that he was at their press conference and he's like Doge, Elon.
Yeah,
and
I saw a post.
He's
about
like
it,
Doge. He's like we've been Doge before that even existed. He's like we've been cutting back on this. He's like we cut 62,000 roles or jobs out in just the California government in the last 12 months. He's like we are all about cutting back on costs and did it like just. It's like bro. Get off their nuts. Like, just go focus on California.
He'll cut everything but the cost of living.
Bro, dude, he loves he loves talking about, like, how he's defending himself from Trump and how he's so much better than Trump. Like, unwarranted.
I'm telling you.
Like, all the time, dude. And it's like,
president.
bro, what? Just let's see California have people start moving back there. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Yeah, let's not look at the numbers of them leaving. Like let's increase that. Then that's your bar for if things are doing better.
Yeah, most people are moving to California to be famous and not really much else.
Is there a term on how long you can be governor of a state? Like, is it 8 years max?
It's 8 years.
I
Yeah.
think 8.
You only get 2 terms, I think.
This is his 2nd term, I believe.
This is his 90th year.
Because he got reelected in 2020, maybe? Was it 2020 or 2022? I can't remember, but
so he's wow. When did Schwarzenegger leave office?
I don't know, but he said I'll be back, so he might
and on that, that is
3 terms.
That was great.
Okay. So Connecticut, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Hampshire, New York, Rhode Island, Texas, Vermont, Wisconsin. There are no term limits for governors.
Oh. What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, those specific states you said?
Yes, but every other state it's three.
Was
3 terms.
3.
Presidency's
Interesting.
2. Yeah, governors 3.
Wait,
Oh wait,
what's
but
the,
and so
what's the
then
length
but
of
then
a
there's
term?
some states that limit it to two states.
Someone says California. I don't know.
Lifetime limit. Check this out. Some states have a lifetime limit. Guess what the states are?
Rhode Island.
No,
Don't say California.
California
Oh my God.
and Arkansas.
So California has a
So Newsom can be
lifetime.
governor forever.
Arkansas really competing with California.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fascinating.
Wait, how did they get away with? Like, I guess that's just up to the
it's
states
based on the people. Yeah, it's the state thing. Yeah, lifetime limit. Some states have a lifetime limit. It says limits governors to 2 terms in total, not just consecutively. It says California and Arkansas has a lifetime limit of 2 terms. Wait, it says California limits governors to 2 terms in total, not just consecutively.
Oh, so you can serve like your first term now, and then like 20 years later serve
Okay,
another
so never
term.
mind. That isn't.
Yeah.
So then, okay, I misread that. Exceptions and variations. Indiana allows for 2 consecutive terms, but has a lifetime limit of 4 terms in total. Oh, whoa. No. That's not what it means. California limits governors to 2 terms in total. But so Indiana allows for 2 consecutive terms, but has a lifetime limit of 4 terms total. So you can run and go back to back, and then wait for somebody else to come in, and then run back to back again. Montana.
interesting.
Indiana, yeah.
In Montana, a governor can serve 2 consecutive terms but must wait 4 years before running again. Vermont has no term limit for governors. However, they serve 2-year terms, which is unique. So Vermont, they can do however long they want, but they do
serve
2-year terms.
Yeah.
That's interesting, dude, how much it changes.
Oh, and did I see a fake picture, or did Bernie Sanders actually get a photo taken of him wearing a MAGA hat? Or was that fake?
I don't know.
Because I feel like I saw a picture of that yesterday or the day before, and I was a bit floored.
That would be so crazy.
Bernie Sanders in a MAGA hat.
Yeah, what are the odds
That
of
would be a plot twist.
It would.
That would be a plot twist. What is the
No, it's not real.
Oh, so it was
Okay.
fake.
Yep.
Okay. Because I
But the one of Biden doing
it
it
must
is
have been, yeah.
Wait, the one of Biden
Our
with the
sitting
MAGA hat was
president.
real?
That's
so
so funny.
crazy, bro. Why has he been so quiet?
He
Did
was
you see the gun
smiling.
violence thing? He's like, we need to ban assault rifles. And somebody
He said that?
commented. Yeah, he posted on Twitter or X a couple days ago, and Biden did, and somebody commented
Biden's
on it. It was like, bro, you have less than a month left in your term. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you saying this? You know what I mean? It's so weird, dude. So weird. Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. I'm so confused right now. What's going on? When does Trump take office?
January 20th. I believe.
Sometime in January.
I think January 20th is the that's
Whenever they
the-
finish writing.
is the date.
January 20th. So that's when he takes
2025.
office.
That's when he takes office.
So
That's
Biden's
when he's
got
sworn
just about
in.
20 days left in. Yeah, he's got 20. He's got, or sorry, not 20 days, but he's got 1 month and like 3 days.
to live.
What can go? Yeah,
Well,
to live.
oh, hang on.
What do you guys think?
That was.
What do you guys think the craziest things that's gonna happen in the next 30 days? Like, give me one. Like,
I mean, we're gonna see
What do you
all-
think? Like,
we're-
realistically, like, do you guys
we're
think there's
gonna
anything crazy happening?
I don't know about crazy. We're gonna see a bunch of like
Tucker
allegations
involving them.
and stuff coming, like bunch of people trying to like bring more allegations out against Trump or whatnot. There's gonna, I think there's gonna be, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the crazy stuff was like the original like election results backlash. People are like, oh, I'm moving out of the country, or oh, I'm gonna shave my head for the next 4 years and not have sex with people. You know, I think like all that craziness was kind of like the first little bit after the election. But I think now people are just gonna be like accepting it, and hopefully, my hope is, and what I think is, that it should be just like pretty standard. I mean, the media will try to spin things and put stuff out there, but I think it should be pretty
I feel like the media's been kind of
oddly quiet.
yeah, and almost just like I don't know. I feel like they've kind of
They
realized.
have been.
I feel like they've realized people don't care.
Yeah,
about
which is
what they have to say
Why
anymore.
did it take this long?
Yeah,
You're absolutely right, dude.
yeah.
Because
That's
I guess
insightful.
I think it's just the fact that he won the popular vote,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh,
Which people are still
wait.
arguing that he didn't.
yeah, I think that
Apparently, they're still counting votes in freaking in Tahoe or California somewhere or something like that. They're
I
still.
mean, that's how
counting.
it was last time.
That is crazy, bro.
It doesn't make any sense. Like it.
But do you think any of those are going to be like Like a crazy, like, do you think there's gonna be a crazy thing where, like, at the end of December, they're like, "Whoa, there was a miscount in Pennsylvania, and it actually."
Biden wins by point zero.
I think
Kamala
before
wins by .00 win.
Yeah.
I think before anything
1%.
like that happens, there will be another assassination attempt.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about that.
That man's covered so heavy right now, though. He'll be
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, I attempt. I
Yeah.
don't think anything will happen, but
Yeah.
Did you guys
wouldn't
watch
be
the
surprised.
Tucker interview with the not Putin, but the other one he just did with the
Zelensky.
No. He's been trying to do Zelensky, but Zelensky keeps denying it. He interviewed the longest standing prime minister of foreign affairs or something like that of Russia.
Oh yeah.
And he talked about it, and Russia said, and basically, they said we don't want problems, we don't want any of this shit. He's like, U.S. is pushing it. We keep saying don't move NATO closer to us. They keep fucking doing it, and he's just basically like, and Tucker's like, who do you think did Nord Stream? Or that was Putin, and Putin said the U.S. But then Tucker was like, well, was there a risk of nuclear war? He's like, we all believe that's we don't want to do that because in nuclear war nobody wins.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, no one wins, and so. He's like, but the U.S. wants everybody to believe war. Russia's going to attack us. Russia's going to attack us. He's like, that's all they want America to believe in. But then at the end, he said, America does think that they're untouchable with nukes. And Tucker was like, so are you implying that's not the case? And he said, yes, that's what I'm implying. Like that they can fucking nuke our shit if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
fucking
push a button.
Alaska's like, a couple miles off the coast
Yeah.
of Russia. That there's, they've got fucking shit all over there.
And people think of like the map, like when they look at it, like the U.S. over here and like Russia over here. But like the truth of the matter is,
That's
it's
a great
like
point.
this. It's like Russia's here and the U.S. is here. It's really just like a matter of going.
It's not. Yeah, it's not
oh,
that far.
you fucking round earther.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy, dude? Mm-hmm. Like, the weirdest thing is nobody even, like that with the drones and all this stuff going, it's like, what's real? Like, and then you got the
Nothing is real.
alien stuff, right? Like,
There's always alien shit going on.
I think
feel
that's. I don't know. I like a lot of this stuff. I just don't care about. Like,
yeah.
I just I feel like I think that's just where a lot of people are at with the media. I'm not speaking for everybody, but just my feeling is I think a lot of people are just apathetic to what's going on in the news and just trying to get through life.
yeah.
I feel like unless we're actually going, because I feel like we've been on the verge of
We've been
going
we're
to
in
war
the
for like 10 years. So I mean,
I feel like that's just I mean, if you look at the U.S. history, I feel like that's just the constant state of their history. Like even from the inception of it, it's all right. We're declaring our independence and going to war.
Well, it also
and that
doesn't
war ends
help-
and like, all right, let's prepare for the next one. Are we being under attack? Oh, we are. Let's attack back. It's like it's
it also doesn't help that we're also fighting other people's wars and then we're creating more enemies. Like
Yeah.
that's true. No,
and
that's
we're
facts.
radicalizing. We're essentially indirectly radicalizing people because we're picking a side. I'm not saying the sides we're picking are wrong, but like
It
it's
sounds like
just-
you're saying that the sides we're picking are wrong.
No, I stand with
We
Israel.
just shouldn't get. Thank you. We shouldn't.
And on that note.
we shouldn't get involved in all that crap. So no, I get it, dude. But and we're obviously involved. I mean, Biden just authorized Zelensky to use long range missiles, long range American missiles into Russia, and so they did that. And so it's just like Putin said a long time ago: anyone who supplies Ukraine with stuff to attack us or anything like that is going to be taking part in the war. So like it's just weird because we know propaganda is so real, right? Like it's so real. We see that so much now, and like America doesn't just control the.
I mean, it's always been real. It's
they don't just
now it's
control
so
the media
So prevalent.
just in
Yeah.
America, though. The West controls the media all over, like the European, everything, dude. So it's like they have this whole, it's like part of the world where they're just able to control what everybody thinks, you know what I mean? Just by pushing this crap on right in front of their faces with everything. So it's like, yeah, at the same time, we also know Russia's not perfect and the whole Soviet Union thing, right? There's been a lot of crazy shit with Russia. So it's like, what's really going on? Putin's saying that
You decide.
our government's feeding us a ton of propaganda. We're saying Russia's this evil dictator, Putin, and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense.
I just think
Well-
whatever Alex Jones says,
We'll come
it'll
true
probably
eventually.
happen in 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
Dude.
but I know, because I follow him on Twitter, and I always get like alerts. I don't know why. I don't know how Twitter works with alerts,
What's
because I get
Twitter?
notifications about a bunch of. They
What's
call
Twitter?
it 10 now, but
Roman.
but like I don't know how but I get notifications about whatever. So I'll see one from him, and it's just all it's typical Alex Jones. Like it's just the globalists have started World War III.
The globalists. That's what he does too. The globalists.
Biden and the
Sandy Hook.
and the
Sandy Hook,
Satanists.
Sandy Hook.
Yeah. Biden and the Satan worshippers are trying to start World War III before Trump starts a term. But yeah, but
Breaking
it's
news. Alex Jones says.
Yeah,
That's all his titles too on this post.
it is, and it's always all caps too. It's funny,
And it's always right.
red
Yeah.
alerts.
Well, he does post a lot of stuff, and half the stuff he posts like gets debunked like within hours later.
Yeah.
Did you see that the Onion? You know the Onion?
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought out. Yeah, but
Infowars.
You saw that he like went to the courts and was like, "This is they." There was some issue with it. And he went back and he got possession of Infowars, and now he's actually fighting
really?
it. Yeah, because I guess
Oh,
they
okay.
wouldn't let him stand in front of a judge or something like that. I don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah, but he got that fixed up that day.
That's
Oh,
wild.
so it's not happening anymore?
No,
that's
not as of
interesting.
now. They're trying to. They're trying to, but
But
they
we'll
didn't
let
go
him
through
know.
the process the way they should have, or something like that. And so Alex
That
Jones.
is that would be fascinating
I wonder what they would do. Why would they do that?
because no one cares about the Onion anymore because the Babylon Bee is completely overtook that market. Like
And Babylon Bee is iconic.
it's funnier. It's more. It's
Edgy.
Yeah, and
It's just better.
yeah, and the Onion. I mean, the Onion's been around long enough, and it's clearly it's just kind of been shoot off to it's old media at this point.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of funny. Like I still follow them, and they still have some funny posts, but it's usually very. They almost post now as a response to the Babylon Bee, so it's just kind of it's like lame. It's you kind of roll your eyes a lot with what they have. So.
Interesting.
But
All right.
Rest
Well,
in peace, the Onion.
ladies and gentlemen,
We're gonna have to stop it.
You what?
I said we're gonna have to stop it right now.
Right now.
We gotta stop the episode. We can't run anymore. Time's up.
ran out
Time
of
is up.
memory.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've run out of memory. I'm tired. I've been all over the freaking state of Georgia today.
really. I was
Yeah.
in New York this morning.
Were you actually?
Yeah,
I was
in Texas in the afternoon. Made it here just in time. I said to the CEO of Cherokee
Careful.
Construction, I said, "Look, dude, I got to record a podcast tonight at 7. I got to get home."
So you were in 2 different states.
Technically 3.
2 different
But
time
yeah.
zones.
Yeah, it's normal for me.
Okay.
Anyways, that's
Um,
gonna be it for us, guys.
Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Like and subscribe, comment, and then like again, and then subscribe again.
Then
Send
create
us
another
fan mail,
account.
too.
Then create another account.
Subscribe
Yeah.
one more time.
Subscribe one more time.
Create
Ladies-
bot accounts.
Yes.
And continue and send us fan mail.
Fan mail.
Appropriate fan mail, though.
Send us fan mail
Some of us have wives
to
and kids.
what is the
Written letters.
what's the White House address? I was gonna something Washington
It's like
Vermont.
1600 pen.
1600
Penn
yeah,
Island?
something like that.
Penn
Send it to the
Island?
White House. Okay. Yeah,
We're
That's it.
filming from the White House.
that's it. Just dead silence.
How do I
at the
stop?
end.
Where's the
Oh,
stop?
hit.
The red circle.